Wilson Fisk interrupts a conversation between Johnny Owen and Mysterio. Fisk demands to know who he is talking to. Owen lies and says he was talking to himself. Fisk gets angry and grabs Owen by the neck, ordering him to continue researching Cloak's powers. Fisk leaves and Owen sees Mysterio back in his chair. They're talking about Spider-Man's new black costume. Mysterio saw Spider-Man wearing it. And it wasn't just some trick. He saw it with his own eyes. It killed one of his collaborators. Mysterio doubts that even the Spider-Man himself understands the full potential of this costume. This black suit is more than just a piece of clothing. It's intelligent. It came up with a plan and executed it flawlessly, taking down its opponents in a matter of seconds while Spider-Man was unconscious. Mysterio wants to get his hands on a sample of that black costume, but Spider-Man isn't willing to give it up voluntarily, and they don't have anything that they can use to blackmail him into handing it over. Owen suggests blackmailing Spider-Man's girlfriend, Felicia Hardy, also known as Black Cat. They possess something that can be used to blackmail her, and in doing so, they can obtain a sample of Spider-Man's black costume. Meanwhile, Spider-Man and Electro fight on a Broadway stage during a performance of Cats. Spider-Man snatches a man's lighter and says, "Hey, no smoking. Don't you know these things will kill you? And don't do drugs either. Now clear out, fast." Spider-Man breaks into song and uses the stolen lighter to trigger the sprinkler system, webs up Electro, and leaves him for the police. As Spider-Man is mentally narrating his thoughts, Black Cat suddenly appears and playfully calls him out on his habit. Spider-Man and Black Cat have a conversation about Spider-Man's secret identity. Black Cat suggests that he should tell his aunt, but Spider-Man refuses, worried about giving her a heart attack. They argue and Spider-Man leaves angrily. Black Cat enters her apartment murmuring to herself, "Some nights I wonder why I even love him. Do I even really? I mean, I only care about him when he's Spider-Man." She's then interrupted by Mysterio. She tries to attack him, but he suddenly disappears and launches a surprise attack from behind. However, she quickly uses her luck manipulation powers to break free. Mysterio proposes a job for her, asking her to steal a piece of Spider-Man's black costume. However, she refused, exclaiming, "You want me to betray my spider? No way. No freaking way. Not for all the money in the world." In response, Mysterio resorted to threatening her, claiming that he would expose the secret behind her powers to Spider-Man if she didn't comply. Black Cat kicks Mysterio, but just as he vanished, she called out to him and reluctantly accepted the job. Mysterio leaves her with a laser scalpel. Spider-Man is swinging through the city. He starts to wonder what Mysterio is up to. He decides to head back to his apartment. Suddenly, his spider sense starts tingling, warning him that something is not right. Confused, he looks around and sees Felicia wearing a bathrobe. Spider-Man asks her what she's doing. She removes her bathrobe, revealing she's wearing lingerie. She seductively asks if he's going to stand there all night. Later, while Peter is fast asleep, Felicia realizes she needs to act quickly as her knockout drug-filled lipstick doesn't work well on Peter. She grabs the black suit and cuts off one of its fingertips, and she carefully places it in a container. As she ponders how Spider-Man will react to a missing piece of his suit, she notices that the black suit has already repaired itself. Putting on her own costume, Black Cat leaves. She feels guilty of her actions. However, she convinces herself that it's necessary to protect her relationship with Spider-Man. As she swings off, the black suit gets up from its chair and gazes out the window and attaches itself to the sleeping Peter. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel.